Okay, I'm 10 minutes late, but that's okay, right? Okay, soundboard kind of updated. This is probably going to be my last stream or second last. I think I'll be the second last. Maybe. Wait, what is Wednesday? Yeah. Yeah, this will probably be my second. Actually, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Forget that. Welcome back. And today we got Bitcoin at $94,706. Currently down 2.86%, and what we feared yesterday happened today. We did have a bounce up from the uptrend, but after that, we tried to reach our high again of 99,600. Can't reach that 100,000 mark, so we dropped, and we dropped pretty hard. We reached a low of 92,641 a couple hours ago today, and we're on our way back up to the 95,000, which is what I have marked as an important level for resistance, because we see around 95,000. We kind of touched on it twice until we eventually broke out of it. We had a bit of a slowdown, right? So you see this candlestick, a very large one, right? Headed towards the downside, and things slowed down around the 95,000 mark. And then we continued dropping just a little bit more, supported by this uptrend, which, would I have to readjust it? Probably. When was this? Yeah, I probably can readjust it. This is a very recent uptrend, although it is also easily broken. So proceed with caution there. There's so many lines, I'm sorry. But it'll be fine. This says no live streams. Do I have my live stream on? Yes, I do. There we go. Okay. My OBS acting up as usual. There we go. I added a lot of new sounds to the soundboard. That money noise. That MGS noise.
Bruh.
The bruh noise. In case I get a donation. That.
Baba Booey.
The Baba Booey. Quack. And cricket noises. That's what my chat looks like all the time. Cool, I'm hoping to spice things up a little bit with those sounds, those noises. I also have some audio longer tracks, which are probably too long and I'll probably never play them, but they're there regardless. This is my favorite one.
What you know about rolling down in the...
It just cuts. I love it. It's so good. Anyways. Yeah, 95,000. Important resistance where we're trying to break out of at the current moment. You know what? I am going to readjust this uptrend because I think it's still appropriate. This looks valid. This looks over here valid. This one's broken. It was a very short-term uptrend, and it was to be expected to be broken. So we can just erase that from existence. We are starting to form something over here, and the Ichimoku cloud is also showing us a bit of a downtrend at the current moment as well. So that's pretty important to look out for. I'm going to draw this here. Seems like a very longer term downtrend, but I'm hoping we don't get a repeat of what we saw, you know, back in March, April kind of deal. And then May, June, July, August, September, October, November. And then November is where we break out of it over here to make new highs. Or maybe we will see a similar scenario to that. Maybe December is a red month. I don't think so. I still think we will continue going higher. There's a lot of stuff that promote an uptrend. So other than World War III, which we're experiencing that lore in real time, so that's the only thing that I could really see would detain the prices from continuing to go up. But other than that, like, there's really nothing else that can stop Bitcoin at this moment. And there's a lot of predictions, analyst predictions, AI even predicts that it could reach 500,000 by end of year 2025, next year. We'll see how possible that is. I think that's a bit too aggressive. But yeah. Also, what else do I have? Illuminati theme. For whenever I go take a drink. This is too long. Stop. I also got these ridiculous noises. How do I stop them? I can't stop them, unfortunately. And what is this? This does nothing. Okay. I don't have anything else. Okay, cool. Next, I mean, after this drop, We could see it go as far as low as 91,907. Would this be appropriate though, this Fibonacci? Because realistically, we're not going to see these levels ever again, right? Am I right on thinking that? What if I adjust it here? Let me go to 4-hour charts so I can kind of get a better idea as to where. I mean, technically the uptrend did start over here. I don't think this is appropriate. Nope. Undo. Well, not that much. Bringing this back down here. Never mind. This is all good. I'm lying. We're good. Just trying to see what other possibilities we got here. I still think the downside will prevail. Number one, we're far from this level. Number two, we have a downtrend in the 1-hour chart. It says 4 hours, but we're in the 1-hour chart. Okay, and the 4 hours, we just flip bearish. Okay, this is dangerous signals for Bitcoin. It will continue to drop in this. If this scenario does indeed play out, we would have to break 100,000 to confirm an uptrend for Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart, which is pretty dangerous. We did not necessarily hit oversold in the 4-hour chart either, which could further push this to the downside. And also, we did technically kind of break this little uptrend that we have drawn over here, since we got some support at 85,000 approximately. I just readjusted it, but it just goes to show that this is it's weakening, this uptrend, and it makes it easier to break. 95,000 does seem like a very important level, and it seems like we are currently bouncing downwards from that, so we might see a drop.
Bruh.
Good luck with that. Next important support would be 91,900, 92,000 approximately, which is kind of where this zone happened. 92,600. Bit of a difference, you can kind of tell. Why is this doing that? Here we go. Yeah, 0.69% difference from the low points towards the Fibonacci that I have drawn. It's a zone. You got to pay attention to the zone. So 92,000 zone is the next important level. And then psychologically, we'll be looking at 90,000 if the drops do continue. And yeah, this downtrend that is forming, it seems like it's going to be a longer term downtrend. Not sure how easy that will be to break out of. This is all just in short-term technicals. Long-term, we do know 2025 will be a very bullish year for Bitcoin. That will make us good money, so we can smile about that. But for now, short-term, these dips are for buying is the way I see it. They're good chances for DCA. I think I have an order here. Do I not? I have 2 positions open. Look at that. Sui, making some good money already. Solana, unfortunately not. Dropping from 238 to 237. That's where I opened this position. That's not too bad. Let's analyze Solana. It is down 5% today, and for good reason. Most of this down movement from Solana has to do with pump.fun. A lot of stuff is going on in pump.fun. If you don't know what that is, I don't know either. I've never visited the website, but I will right now just for you guys. Pump.fun is it's a rug pull website basically. It's all meme coins. If you want to buy a meme coin with Solana, sell it at profits or losses. But the thing is that, you know, a lot of famous streamers or people will just look at all the, are these being created like instantly? 39 minutes ago, 3 hours ago, 21 minutes ago. Anyway, yeah, this is just a bunch of random weird meme coins. I'm not going to scroll that far down because I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, you get the idea, right? Pump.fun is just a way to like create your meme coin, pump it, and then eventually whoever's streaming that, they tend to liquidate everyone by doing what's called a rug pull, where they basically just take out all the liquidity and keep it for themselves because they're the creator and they had the biggest holding of the funds of that meme coin or whatever you're trading there. It's all meme coins, right? It's nothing too special. It's no actually good project that can solve any real world problems in crypto. Like we know, Bitcoin has a real world purpose. Dogecoin has no real purpose other than just to exist, and everybody likes it because Elon Musk, Department of Government Efficiency. That's the only reason. Well, at least in 2024. 2021 was a different story. Or 2017, I think I don't remember. It reached 70 cents at some point, Dogecoin. Now that we're talking about Dogecoin, let's have a look at where it is at. Down 3.50% as well. Seems like I'm pretty sure most meme coins would be affected by what's currently happening with pump.fun. We reached 73 cents in 2021. That's what it was. Okay. We're on our way up right now. Not too bad. 48 was our highest this current cycle for Dogecoin. It's not too bad. I do want to check CoinMarketCap to see if how the meme coins are doing all in general. I doubt much are pumping too crazy. Dogecoin is down. Dogwoof Hat is up a little bit. Brett is up a little bit. Yeah, not too crazy of a day for meme coins, it seems like. And then these are other meme coins that are probably a little bit higher because they're lower in the charts numbers, right? Number 231, 200, 300, etc. We're not going to go that far down, but you get the idea. The biggest meme coins are mainly in the red. WIF is the only one that's kind of up for whatever reason. Okay, we'll talk more about pump.fun later on. Dogecoin looks like a decent entry right now, not going to lie. This is from November 3rd. Okay. I'm kind of tempted. What do you think? We dropped 500 on a meme coin. On Dogecoin, though, really? I kind of don't like Dogecoin. It's whatever Elon Musk does with Vivek Ramaswamy at the Department of Government Efficiency on January will definitely move the price of Dogecoin. But until then, I don't know how the price will react. This is all speculative. There's no real fundamentals to it. A tweet could boost this to the moon, or vice versa. But when a war does break out, these are the assets that will be dropping first. The hardest, right? At least that's what we've seen in the past. So yeah, there you go for Dogecoin, 40-something cents. Solana right now, 238. We're about to hit positive on our current position with Solana. $2 off, that's not too bad. I would like another entry. Okay, so we did confirm a break of this uptrend. The uptrend that we've seen since pre-election, right? November 4. That's important, and it's just broken that, unfortunately, after adjusting this too. So I would say that this is done. But I still think Solana does have a chance of bouncing back. I don't see a clear downtrend at the current moment. Supertrend still flipped bullish. Let me check the 1-hour chart. Okay, yeah, Ichimoku is it's starting to give us signs of negative direction towards the downside. If it does continue that, that's fine. I will DCA a little more over here, I'm not gonna lie. So let me put 222.7519, drop 500 in there because I'm like that. And will we ever drop to this low? When did we see this? November 15. It's likely. This is like the support of this range that we saw for a moment. And I just put an order at the resistance of that range. So, hey, if we do go back to those levels, I'm all for it. Down to DCA one more time. 210, 2188. And lower than 200, I don't think we'll see Solana ever again. No, that's a lie. We're not seeing Solana under 170, 180. 180 is more safe. I'm just giving myself an extreme scenario. If we do have a massive drop in Solana, sure, we might see the 200, like sub 200, just a little bit, but not too much. 180 and above, pretty sure we'll stay above that for Solana in a worst case scenario, because we'd have to expect a 20% drop from Solana like that to see something worse. 25% drop to see that 178 mark, right? I just don't think that's too possible. But hey, anything is possible in this market, so you gotta watch out anyway. Bruh. All right. What's next? I will still... Did I put this position yet? Why did I put 210? I'm looking at the wrong numbers, aren't I? You know what? It's fine. I'll leave it at that number. No, you know what? I'm not happy with it. Trade his open orders. This one... Oh, I didn't even put it in yet. Okay, cool. I'll put it now then. 209.83. Actually, yeah, I'll keep the 210. Why? Because I've missed my entries by a couple cents in the past before, so I want to guarantee an entry. Right there, if we do get a nice little drop like that. I'm prepared for Solana. Just a TLDR. Okay. Next, what else we got? Ethereum is actually going up quite a bit today, so is XRP. And we're making new highs. This Fibonacci no longer valid. No entries at the moment for Ethereum. We did reach a high of 3,500. That was the big mark, 3,500. We also did break out of the 3,400 that we did mention yesterday. That's great for Ethereum. Yeah, we're approaching this downtrend that we've seen from this year. I'm pretty sure this is from this year. It is. And then the next downtrend that we have to break is the all-time downtrend, which, hey, look, I think Ethereum is finally waking up. This uptrend still looks very, very strong and very, like, pointed towards the upside, right? From here, like, I don't know. A significant dip will be needed. I don't know if we're dropping under 3,000 again, but a significant drop will be needed. I mean, we have the ETFs now, so Ethereum can drop any further if the ETFs do so choose to outflow, which we'll check on the ETFs later today if I remember to do so, because today's Monday, so we're finally going to get some numbers. Yesterday, the day before weekend, we don't get numbers from the ETFs on those days, so we don't know what they're doing. They don't do anything at all anyway on those days, on the weekends. But yeah, now we'll be able to check that. And then, yeah, we've already analyzed this a couple times now. These are the next two levels. The yearly high at 4,097 and all-time high at 4,869 for Ethereum are the next targets, generally speaking, for now. I'm curious. What if I did a trend-based fib extension from here to here down to, what is our lowest point here? What do we got? Oh, that actually matches pretty good. Nice resistance at literally where we hit 3,550, 560 approximately. That's pretty valid, and we're currently seeking support on the 3,400 line. 3,432 is this fib line. Next resistance, literally this match is perfect. That's insane. It's the downtrend that we're seeing from this year. And then the next fib line is the downtrend that we're seeing from all time. The next Fibonacci line is at the yearly high, 4,097. And then all-time high. This is pretty close too. That's actually a perfect fib extension if you ask me. So we're keeping that. And look at these little resistances over here. That's just perfect. I love it. Fibonacci does its magic. Anyways, Ethereum today, 3,444 with 44 and up 2.92%, almost 3%. We already mentioned that. XRP is also up to 3% and has not gone as high as where it was a couple hours, not hours, days ago. Currently $1.44. Uptrend still prevails. The goofy uptrend that I drew, like this is a... I couldn't draw a better one, right? So I just use a line that kind of correlates its movement in 3 points that it's touched at this moment. We're approximating ourselves to that point once again. One fib line coincides with it. If we do drop, it's likely to see a continuation towards the upside for XRP if that is the case. Supertrend still is bullish. However, if it does get... you know, its movement being contagious from what Bitcoin does, if we go back to what Bitcoin is doing, it's already flipped bearish on the super trend. If you guys really want to know why it's all bearish Bitcoin specifically, it's because of this guy right over here. Jim Cramer mentioned, you know, the inverse Cramer effect. We were about to hit 100,000. He said, everybody go buy Bitcoin, or Bitcoin is something you should buy. And then, no, now we're seeing a drop to 93, 92,000, wherever we are right now. Pumping a little bit back up, 94,500. So that's the big reason why... No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know if that's a valid reason, but this guy's always wrong. And this just further proves it once again. He was wrong about Kamala Harris. He was wrong about, I don't know, Tesla. Everything. There's a portfolio that tracks the inverse of whatever he does. And it's beating Nancy Pelosi. That's how crazy it is. And I talk about him all the time, but it's just insane. But yeah, there you go. XRP, we talked about. Chainlink is up 0.51%. Not too much movement. Kind of lateralized at $17.68. High of $19, which we reached today, actually. In the very early morning. Probably the Chinese. What are the Chinese doing with Chainlink? Uptrend is still very strong. Chainlink looks very good still. I don't have any price action on this. Let me just fix that. I do see a very clear uptrend. Looks beautiful. And from here, I mean, this high is just made today. I wouldn't draw any Fibonacci retracements yet. I don't think we're retracing. It looks like we're still going to continue higher. But like I said, I'm not sure if the alts will get that contagious effect from Bitcoin. I don't know how else to explain it. Where if Bitcoin drops, the rest of the altcoins will drop. But hey, you know what is not dropping today is Phantom, and I made some decent profit on Phantom today. It did just reduce itself right now, but we reached a high of $1.04 on Phantom. Matter of fact, I'm adding this to my favorites because I do want to keep track of it for this portfolio as well. We reached $1.04. I took profits right up there perfectly. And I'm happy about it. This fib line is no longer valid. I'm going to have to reset it. It's kind of not like... it's had a slow start, to say the least, right? This was November 4. Sure, it did have its nice pump when Trump did get elected. 53% to reach 84 cents. From there, though, while everything else was continuing to increase, you know, until 20th of November, Bitcoin was still pumping to like 90,000 from 80,000. But not Phantom. It was actually dropping until later this week, earlier, well, end of last week, I guess, if you want to put it that way, within the 7 days of today. It's been pumping like crazy. And a 63% increase. I did take advantage of, like, picture me buying right over here and selling right over here. Like, there's no other perfect way to... I don't even know what happened. It just... That was luck. I'll put it at... I'll leave it at that. You know what it really was, though? It was this Fibonacci that I did have drawn that I just deleted. But trust me, it worked. And this is exactly what happened. I had an entry here, a large entry on this Fibonacci line. Right where the green line is, right over here from the super trend. That's just coincidence, by the way, but like I had an entry right there. Purchases, pumps like crazy, broke that high that we saw from the Trump pump. After that, I was literally monitoring this in real time, and I took the profits before this next candle turned red. So that was really good for Phantom. Just wanted to flex on you guys for a little bit. There you go. That's my daily flex. Moving on. Delete this now. Don't need it. But yeah. Next entry for Phantom. Man, I don't know. From here, we'd have to draw a fib from that line. Would we see under 63 cents? Probably not. I mean, we already had a taste of the $1 already. Phantom above $1. Good. We reached a high, though, of $1.22, I think. Yeah, $1.22 in March. That's our next target for this darn coin. And we were a lot higher in 2021, actually. So before we do this, just want to type that in. No, that's not all-time high. What am I doing? Yearly high. How do I say year high? You know what? I'm not putting anything in here. I didn't mean to cancel, but I delete. Okay, there we go. I do want to check what was our 2021 high. I guess we'll never know. Look at where Phantom was in 2023. Crypto winter, 19 cents. I mean, you could have made some decent money on the first pump when it reached in March. But it just goes to show, like, Phantom still has a lot of potential to grow. Another 20%, which that can happen in 2 days, 3 days, if all conditions are met. The uptrend that it has is so strong. This uptrend is still valid since the 13th of, since August 5, recession fear day, right? Looks really good. I do want to check, though. Will it show me if I go to weekly? Oh, it does. $3.37. Literally very similar to a Cardano situation, what we have with Phantom right here, right? And especially with Phantom's improvements to its blockchain, right? It's migrating to Sonic soon, and that will be very good as well. So A lot of enthusiasm for Phantom. I did not like Phantom when it dropped all the way down there, but I love it now. Of course that it has gone up. That's just the retail brain, and we're going to have to live with it. But yeah, still. Phantom, a lot of potential. Not financial advice. Moving on. I have it saved here. Yes, I do. I wanted to check Litecoin as well. Down 1.11%. You can see Litecoin has also got so much potential. It is the silver to gold. If the gold was Bitcoin, Litecoin is the silver kind of deal. And yeah, still got a lot of potential to grow. We're seeing breaks at the current moment for this week, at least. I don't want to go to this chart. I want to go to this chart. 4 hours. Seems like we got a resistance at 106 for whatever reason. So I'll draw that out. Seems important. Didn't mean to do that. And realistically, I have no idea what's happening with Litecoin, but it's also been increasing. These pumps were due to its new intern on Twitter just making memes. Larry, the Litecoin meme. It's literally just a stick figure with the head being the Litecoin blue logo that you see here with eyeballs. That's it. I wonder if that meme coin exists yet. Just Larry. I could look it up on CoinMarketCap probably. I think it was named as Larry. There's a Larry coin, but it's different. Oh, there's a Larry Fink coin as well. This is the CEO of BlackRock. But no, that's not who we're talking about. See, look, this is pump.fun. This little green white pill. It's all Solana meme coins. So there you go. There's a Larry the Cat. I don't understand that one. No, it doesn't seem like they made a meme coin about it. And I think they did mention that they couldn't because there was already another ticker taken named Larry already. Soon we'll run out of tickers, I swear. Because this is like the O2 clan tags where you can only put like a max amount of characters, like a couple of them. Yeah, we're going to run out very soon. I don't know. But hey, you know, Phantom was able to change theirs to literally just an S. It's going to be SUSDT whenever we get Phantom upgrade to Sonic. Migrated to Sonic. It's literally just S, the ticker. That's crazy ticker. Okay, anyways, enough of that. So, yeah, good stuff for Litecoin over here. Still $94. That's pretty good, but I would like it to drop a little more. Like, below 90 seems to be a good entry. Below 85, realistically. Like, I still don't like the price of 88. I like the price of, like, 81, 70s, 60s. Those were great times. But I'm not happy that this happened over here. I got liquidated at the 50 point. Like, I had all my liquidations on my main account at 50, and it hit that 49.36. Liquidated everything. Instead of buying, I was just out of money at that point, and everything just stayed stable for a very long time, right? Between $60 and $70 until Trump got elected. Things started pumping, and sharp uptrend you see here. Not that sharp when I zoom in like this, but you get the idea. And I'm going to draw one from here. This looks solid, right? This, what is this, downtrend? It's already broken. Let's get it out of here. But yeah, this looks solid still. Matter of fact, I could do extended line on this. Yeah, I kind of see this happening still. Okay, we'll keep both just in case. Kind of like that. There we go. Yeah, strong uptrend still for Litecoin. Still got a lot of potential, as I mentioned. It's the silver to the gold. Still a good buy. Let's look at Polygon now. It's up 1%. It's made a new high. Yearly high, I think. What was the yearly high for Polygon? I can't check. In March. What did we see in March? Oh, wow. We actually... Hold on. Oh, this is because it's Pol USDT. This is the Solana version of Polygon, not the Polygon-matic Ethereum version that we saw before. So we'll never know the highest price. I mean, I could probably look it up. I'm probably going to look it up. We need to look up the old ticker, which is Matic. This one. This is the older one. Give me 1 year chart. We reached a high of $1.27 in March. Okay, $1.27. Is that it? No decimals? 2714. I'm going to write that down. Here. 1.2714, I think I said. Come on, really? Did I forget that easy? 2714. No, that's right. I never make mistakes. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to put it in coordinates, not in text. Okay, there we go. So that's up here. And, okay, fine. You know what? I will include the text just so that I know what I'm talking about. That's the yearly high. Still a lot of potential for Polygon. 123%. And hey, when it moved back in whatever... There was a time where it moved so much. I think it was this right over here. Went from 41 cents to 57 cents. I did take some decent profits on that. That was in August after the recession fear. We dropped to... It wasn't even that bad. We dropped to a lower low in like November, it seems like. Before the election. That's crazy for Polygon. Although these charts may differ slightly. This is 56 cents. This is 55 cents. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Never mind. They're the same. Same price. It has to be the same price. Except that nobody can trade Matic anymore. They can only trade Paul. Alright, that's it. Sui is down 2.92%, almost 3%. I did have a trigger order executed right over here, and it's already in positive, which is perfect. That's why I love this Fibonacci, because it tells me possible bounce zones where it'll hit that and then just bounce upwards, and look, it's already in profit, right? Yes, $62 in profit. Solana's also headed upwards a little bit. That's beautiful. Do I have another trigger order down here? I probably do. Right over here. What is this? $1.41.47? What? We're never seeing $1 for Sui. What are you talking about? We're never seeing these, but I'm keeping them there anyway, just in case. You never know. I don't have any other orders for Sui. What's my view on Sui? Well, we're getting dangerously close to the super trend, headed towards the uptrend. I'm also scared that it's going to have the Bitcoin effect, where we're going to see the super trend to do that, and then Sui continue downwards. A little harder because Sui is a bit more of a volatile coin, so hopefully we don't see that. This uptrend is broken, indeed. I think we might see it, actually. This clear downtrend that we're seeing, and like I said, it's dangerously close to flipping bearish. 1 hour chart, yeah, I do see this downtrend. Okay, I'm going to delete this. We no longer have an uptrend. That is not really the case anymore. Or maybe we do, if we just bounce, if we see what we had on the 4 hour chart there. Yeah, something like this might happen. We might get a bounce upward again. But this downtrend looks dangerous, right? In the 1 hour chart at least. So yeah, that's what we see there. If we do continue downwards, I'd be gladly purchasing some more Sui down over here. Fibonacci looks good, so I won't have to readjust. We're looking at $2.8590. I put 8. $2.8590. And I'm dropping a sad $500 in there. A little bit higher, of course, because I know we have another line over here that I did draw as just an important support resistance line that we saw eventually, right? We used it as support a couple times, so we might see that level as a support. If we do continue dropping, that might be a very important, you know, bounce case, breaking our downtrend. If we don't break it on this first attempt, right? We'll seek more reinforcements from down here and then head upwards, breaking the downtrend to continue headed upwards and break our all-time high and the $4, which by then I'm expecting Bitcoin to be 100K once Sui is $4. Hopefully. I don't know. That's all I have for analysis. Wow, I spent 30 minutes doing analysis. What am I doing? What other... I have to remember what soundboard keys, buttons I've pressed. And what they do. Okay. Nice. Let's move on to the news. Do I have any more tea? Yes, I do. I'm going to drink, so enjoy this. Yeah, I feel like they're too long. I'm going to probably reduce them. Like half of that track note. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, today we had a nice day for stocks. And a bad day for bonds. We have a new pick for Treasury. This guy will be replacing Janet Yellen, whom I talked about yesterday, is planning to resign by January when Donald Trump takes office. And Donald Trump is now appointing Scott Bessent, who apparently will be great for the U.S. Secretary Treasury, you know what I mean. He's planning to slash the taxes as well upon Donald Trump's promise. He will prioritize tax cuts on tips, overtime, and Social Security, which is great as well. The Treasury yield, so the bonds, they've all falled as investors are, you know, loving that Donald Trump picked this man as the Treasury Secretary. They're calling it the percent trade, and you'll see here all the bonds in general today have been dropping because of that news. Bonds drop, stocks go up. That's a good thing, right? If you see bonds go up and stocks dropping, that's a bad thing because people are wanting to hold more less risky assets, right? But when, you know, people start buying stocks and then crypto instead of bonds, because they give you such a small rate of return, a fixed rate of return, guaranteed, kind of, then, you know, they're risking themselves to markets that are capable of giving you a greater return rather than something of like, you know, fixed returns like the bonds. So though that's a good thing, right? We're seeing more money possibly flow. It seems like it's leaving bonds and heading into stocks. That's why we're not seeing too much of a movement today for crypto. But later on, that would also, you know, have a contagious effect on crypto from the stocks, and then they'll continue headed higher. Because today, like, we do also have some crypto stocks that have not been performing as well as they should have. Coinbase is fine, but MicroStrategy in particular has seen a massive drop from its high at 548, currently at 397. If you ask me, is that a buy? Probably not. What does my brother Fibonacci say? If I draw this. Never mind. Yeah, that's absolutely a buy. You got two entries right over here. I'm probably going to set that up tomorrow if this is drawn correctly. If drawn correctly. Looks good. Yeah. Yeah, I might. On my main. The issue is, what did I do here? I bought over here, and I sold over here, so now I'm going to be buying a little higher. But this is for short-term trading, and you already know that MicroStrategy will be good in the short term, but it's just heavily dependent on the price of Bitcoin. And I didn't mean to move that. I didn't mean to click that either. I meant to click not that. There. Okay. Because my soundboard is just all a bunch of buttons, so I don't know what noise they will make if I press them. But yeah, anyway. All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if Bitcoin does continue dropping, we might see a little bit more of a drop until over here. Like 90,000 Bitcoin, we're looking at 330 MicroStrategy. And MicroStrategy is, like, look at their earnings. Haven't been doing as great in the past couple quarters, right? So MicroStrategy as a company, probably not the best, especially given its, you know, long history of questionable movement since 2000, the year 2000. But hey, it's gone back up. Main reason though is because of the Bitcoin strategy, right? This guy just takes out a bunch of loans and buys crypto. And it seems like it's working out for his stock. It has been going up. We do see this. You can't deny what's literally happening right now. Larger return from election day till now. Oh, that's not election day, is it? Let me go to election day. I want to see how much the return was of MicroStrategy compared to Bitcoin in terms of percentages. November 4. Yeah, we'll go to November 4 low because everything had a low in November 4. And this sucks. I can't. Okay, hold on. Let me try again. From here till here, it's a 148% rate of return in MicroStrategy, okay? Now Bitcoin had a 49% rate of return. Just goes to show, you know, the power, how much Bitcoin this guy has. Because you're basically multiplying that volatility of Bitcoin into that MicroStrategy stock. And that's why we're seeing a massive movement like this. Now, you're probably asking, oh, but won't it, like, eventually, you know, still be better than Bitcoin? No, the answer is no, because Bitcoin is the real asset that everybody should be holding instead of a stock like MicroStrategy, because MicroStrategy could go boom anytime. On the other hand, Bitcoin cannot go boom anytime because it's all embedded in code, and practically we've already seen that nothing can stop Bitcoin, not even the government. So That's good for us. Next, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Donald Trump, he is going to be charging the January 6 felony cases, of course, once he gets back into office. All those people that were arrested on January 6, probably unjustly, who are still in prison, by the way, he's going to be releasing all those guys. So there you go. That's a big plan for Trump. Trump is also now imposing new tariffs. This is breaking news, okay? Literally just happened a couple minutes, hours ago, 2 hours ago, or maybe more. Donald Trump says he will impose an additional 10% tariff on goods from China and a 25% tariff on goods from Canada and Mexico. You're probably wondering why? Why Canada? What does Canada have to do? I thought don't we have like this treaty where we can give each other stuff for free between Canada, US, and Mexico, the North American countries? Even Doug Ford was like, you know what? Canada-US relations are cool, but those Mexicans, no, you're going to have to put some tariffs on those guys or something. Well, Donald Trump just slapped them both in the face at the same time. He posted on... it's going to be one of his first executive orders on January 20, but he did post on his Truth Social that it's basically because of... I think the previous tweet kind of summarized it better, because I don't want to read all that. He said the tariffs are due to the open borders, the drugs, specifically fentanyl, and illegal aliens. So, you know, Mexico and Canada will have to work, not together, but like work internally to also help secure the borders between the United States, of course, and the respective countries. And once they've proven that they're able to do that, I think it says here, both Mexico and Canada have the absolute right and power to easily solve this long simmering problem. We hereby demand that they use this power, and until such time that they do, it is time for them to pay a very big price. So he won't remove those tariffs on Canada and Mexico until they fix the border crisis. Well, they help fix the border crisis because they also have some power to do so, but it seems like they're doing nothing about it. And Trump doesn't want to do all the work by himself, so he's imposing those tariffs, which is crucial, right? This trade that we have between Canada, US, Mexico is something very valuable, right? That we have as North American countries. And that's just going to hurt, right? So, I mean, I can see why Donald Trump is doing this, to kind of pressure the other two countries into taking their part and securing the borders as well, to prioritize securing the border, because that is one of the big things that Donald Trump did promise. So it seems like that will likely speed things up to get it done. That is valuable. So good for Trump. Not China. We'll talk about China though. Walmart is fearing that the tariffs that he is putting in general might rise the prices of the stuff, because Walmart is known for, you know, having lower prices on things. It's not just Walmart though. It's a bunch of retail stores that promise cheap products, good value, etc. They're scared about this whole tariff situation, and I don't know, maybe is Trump overusing this whole tariff, because it seems like everything, okay, there's a problem, tariffs. ICC is planning to arrest Netanyahu, okay, sanctions or tariffs. China, tariffs. Canada, US border and Mexico border, tariffs. Seems like tariffs is the only solution to everything, but nobody likes tariffs. And if Trump wants the people to do what he wants, it seems like tariffs is the way of spooking those other countries into doing what Donald Trump wants. So, hey, maybe if that is the solution, then so be it, right? Okay, World War III lore, let's go. Top NATO officials call on business leaders to prepare for wartime scenario, according to Reuters, right? This happens just in time when Trump won and wants to end these wars and bring peace. Trump will take oath on January 2025 and deepen government, the deep state government is trying to do something big before that. It does seem like they are trying to just worsen the situation as bad as possible before Donald Trump takes office. The question is why? Well, I don't know. I don't feel like it is Joe Biden. I think it's the big puppet behind Joe Biden. if you know what I'm saying. We'll talk about that soon, because this is just crazy what is currently happening here. You see that US officials are already discussing this kind of stuff, giving nuclear weapons to Ukraine. Do you really want a war? Like, it's actually happening, it seems like. There's a real source, by the way, okay? So it's not BS news, it's legit. So be on high alert. We're gonna lose that money if a major war does break out. I've already mentioned this a couple times, but it seems like Russia-Ukraine war doesn't impact the market too heavily. Kind of does, but not too much. But what really impacts the market is the Middle Eastern wars. Oh boy. Yeah. So there you go. Okay. I'm just trying to decide what button to click on the soundboard. I forgot what the buttons do.
Baba Booey.
Okay, don't need that. Stop. Okay. I like the quack. Two quacks. PewDiePie quack and a regular quack. Anyways, UK and France are also in on this whole Russia-Ukraine war thing. It seems like they're all warmongers at this point. They're in talks of deploying troops to Ukraine as well. What for? Just de-escalate the war and don't send your troops, and, you know, North Korea will take back their troops, and we'll be good. Look, tariffs is trending, by the way, and Trump. And yeah, not a lot of people like Macron. Not a lot of people like Keir Starmer. There's actually a petition calling for an immediate general election in the UK that has surpassed 1 million signatures in 24 hours. Everybody kind of agrees that this man is dangerous for the UK. He's literally putting them all into a war. Russia has already threatened the UK directly by saying, you guys are now involved in this war for letting Ukraine use your missiles to strike us. He did strike, Putin striked Ukraine with some missiles as well, retaliatorily. And luckily they were not nuclear equipped, but they do have the power of being nuclear equipped. And nothing was able to stop those missiles. So, bit of a dangerous situation. Putin is not messing around. He did send a very clear message, but these guys just, they don't learn, man. Yeah, and like I said, I don't think it's Biden, because I'm pretty sure, we're all pretty sure that Biden loves Donald Trump at this point. To the point where he's attending Trump's inauguration that would be in January 20th. That's very sweet of him. Good. I didn't mean to click that. Alright, well, I guess I have to let it play out, don't I? Stop. I can pause it, I can cancel it manually by going into my DAW and deleting it. I'm going to check what else do I have here. This button goes here. Okay, I can see what the things are. Oh, I did have other noises. I don't want to play them now, though. Forget it. Cool. I feel like this soundboard is now just becoming a distraction. Kamala Harris is considering running for president again in 2028, saying that she is staying in the fight.
What you know about
That's not what I meant to click. Stop. Okay. I meant to click this one. It's very funny. That's what her laugh sounds like. I should probably put a Kamala Harris cackle in the soundboard. I think that'd be pretty funny. Because we all love her laugh. Even Putin loves her laugh. What's happening in Canada? Well, Trudeau is announcing funding to feed 160,000 Ontario students. Pretty sure 90% of them are Indian, but okay, you do you. And this is at the NATO summit, by the way. Justin Trudeau is still wearing his friendship bracelets that he was... There's this footage of him trading friendship bracelets with some 14-year-old girls at the Taylor Swift concert in Toronto. Meanwhile, in Montreal, there was these pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas protests and, you know, windows being shattered, cars being set on fire in Montreal. Meanwhile, this guy is just, you know, busting a move on that Taylor Swift concert, you know. So, yeah. This is just cringe. That's all I wanted to point out. Mark Cuban no longer following Elon Musk. Oh no. That's terrible news. Do we care? Not really. But what we should care about is Gavin Newsom, like Trump likes to call him. I'm so used to hearing Newscom now. I just read that whenever I see his name. This is the California governor, Newsom. His new EV, electric vehicle rebate plan, deliberately excludes Tesla, the state's leading electric vehicle brand, into in a bid to create competition. Meanwhile, Elon Musk has already replied to this. Tesla is the only company who manufactures their electric vehicles in California. So it's like, what are you even doing, Mr. Newscum? Despite Tesla driving more than half of California's EV sales, Newscom's proposal punishes its success while propping up less competitive automakers. I think this is just a direct attack at Elon Musk. Like, it's a terrible decision to do that. Like, create competition with other EV brands when they're not even there. Like, come on. It follows years of tensions with Elon Musk. Of course, there you go. He did move his Tesla headquarters from California into Texas. That is news that I recall reading at some point. He thinks that that is very anti-business policy. Well, after slamming California's anti-business policy. Oh, sorry. So, yeah. Being in California, it's not ideal for businesses. That's what Elon Musk's reasoning was. Critics call it a petty move that undermines innovation. Yeah, that's true. While EV growth slows nationwide. Yeah, that's crucial. Okay. It's probably why Tesla stock was also dropping today. I do want to just show this with you guys before I move on. Tesla stock's down 3.96%. Still possibly a good buy. Let me see. What was the highest point? At the exact same point, 362.80. Okay. Where can we see possible entry? Very soon, actually. 326 looks attractive. And we could even see a drop as far as 304 before continuing with the uptrend if a bounce is possible on Tesla. We could either see that or that, right? Hopefully. We know Elon Musk is involved in the government, so Trump will do as much as possible to help Tesla grow, help Elon Musk grow his Tesla stock. So yeah, that'll be good. Taliban has been invited into the United Nations Climate Conference for the first time ever. What is the United Nations doing, bro? You're inviting possible terrorists into your organization. Can't trust the UN anymore. No, I'm kidding, though. Am I really kidding? Look what I don't know. They're not all the same. I don't want to call them all the same. Most of them are similar. Let's just put it that way. You know, this is what happened, for instance, in Montreal. People chanting, death to Canada, death to United States, death to Israel. Like, come on. We need Maple MAGA kind of energy in the streets. Not this, right? These people, we got to get them out. And just look at the contrast of this. This is just beautiful to see. This is literally a Maple MAGA protest taking place in Toronto. That's the kind of stuff that we want to see. Patriots in Canada. People are saying Maple MAGA mania. That's pretty funny. So they fill this Toronto streets with patriotic chants. Do you support the movement? Of course you should, or else what are you doing in the country, brother? Okay, this is what I wanted to talk about with China. Apparently China is kind of suffering, and there's a lot of data. Do I really want to... I'm not going to read all this, I don't think. I'm going to run out of time. But just a TLDR this. Last week, China's ETFs saw $2 billion worth of outflows, marking the largest weekly outflow in history. Despite deploying pandemic-like stimulus, they did apply a lot of stimulus, the recent data suggests that China's economy is still worsening. That's not good. And they're possibly entering an economic depression? Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you should check out over here. I ain't reading all that. A lot of data that would suggest China possibly entering a recession. But I mean, that's true. Like, they did apply a lot of stimulus, which it boosted the market economy up because they were injecting a lot of liquidity. Inflation, go crazy. But on top of that, we're still seeing a lot of ETF outflows, which is insane. Also, speaking of ETFs, I do want to open this before I forget, so that I can read it later. Okay, back to the normal stuff. Tron founder Justin Sun, the guy that everybody loves. No, we don't love him. He invested $30 million in President-elect Donald Trump's crypto project, making him the largest investor in Trump's crypto project. That's the World Liberty Financial crypto project that Donald Trump launched, which is... it's a bit of a nothing burger yet, right? Because not a lot of people have access to that. So, I mean, no real use at the current moment. And we can also check on CoinMarketCap, right? I want to see if it's WLFI. I think it was this one. It's not. There's so many like fake ones now. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Or is it this one? Probably the Golden Black. No, it's not affiliated with Donald Trump. I don't think it's out yet, is it? It was out. But not a lot of people were able to do much with it. I'm checking this last one. Okay, none of them are affiliated with Donald Trump. Oh, okay, cool. It just opens his Twitter. Thank you. Anyways, so yeah, he's invested $30 million. This guy's got money to burn. Did you guys know that Trump has a lot of Ethereum? That's just interesting. He owes $5.4 million in crypto in general. He has the Trump coin. It's not like he bought these, by the way. It's most likely just donations from people. Like if you'll recall when what's their name? Germany, whenever they sold all their Bitcoins, their 50,000 Bitcoins, they eventually sold it all. Bitcoin was at $50,000. And, you know, at one point it showed 0 Bitcoins in their Arkham, like, tracking wallets, right? And people would still donate to them. You can donate crypto. You can send crypto, not donate. Okay, you're sending crypto to them. It's like just a tiny little bit of like Bitcoin. And people were saying like HFSP because you could send a message with it. HFSP, have fun staying poor. And man, did they stay poor. From 50,000 Bitcoin, we're now almost 100,000. That's pretty insane. So there you have it. Don't sell your Bitcoins, is what Donald Trump said. Let's talk about insider trading. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's actually a pretty good insider trader too, I'm not going to lie. She disclosed the purchase of ABBV stock, ABBV, which was made on Wednesday and has risen 5% since then. That was 5 days ago. I want to look this up. ABBV. Whoops. ABBV Inc. So she bought it right over here. She bought this dip, which is oversold according to RSI. And it's risen 8%. We're looking at this right. November 19. That was Tuesday. November 20, once this rise started happening, right over here. Okay, yeah, sure. That's probably 5%, 6%. Not too bad, Marjorie. Cool. So there you have that. Insider trading. What did the technicals say for this? I don't even know what this company does. Technicals look bullish. Wow, no. Oh, here it is. Okay. Biopharmaceutical research-based company engages in development and sale of pharmaceutical products. Focuses on chronic autoimmune diseases and rheumatology, gastroenterology, and dermatology, oncology, including blood cancer. I'm getting cancer reading all this. I don't even know what it means. HIV, neurological, Parkinson's, metabolic. Okay, so a lot of healthcare stuff. Okay. What are we expecting? A drop to 165 or a rise to 240? It's not too bad. You should never take this as financial advice, by the way. It's just something to get an idea of what the majority of analysts are thinking. But they could be wrong. Just like you. You're always wrong. You were watching this video. They give out dividends too. That's crazy. So for them to grow from 177 to 240, 200 plus. Okay, well, they were over here. What made them drop? This is a crazy drop. 12% drop in one day. But hey, she bought that dip. I might too. I'm not going to lie. This looks great. They give out the dividends too, which surprises me here. I mean, they're probably a big company. They were founded in what, 2001? 2011? Was that what it said? 2011. Yeah. Over a decade long. Sure. Makes sense, I guess. Okay, cool. That's something if you ever want. More insider trading. By this guy. He's also a really good insider trader, I'm not going to lie. We've seen his face a couple times. Josh Gottenheimer. Or Gottheimer, whatever his name is. Oppenheimer is what I was thinking. He purchased PWP, which I think I did cover this one. And it's risen a lot more. 93% since the trade in general. He made the purchase in April. Man, this guy's good. It's really good. Okay. Time has come. Let's talk about pump.fun. Title of this video, The Downfall of pump.fun. They just, I don't know if it's the downfall. I'm pretty sure it's still going to exist, but a major portion of it, their live stream option, has been disabled by pump.fun after some very extreme and violent acts happened on the live, which we'll get into. Not the specifics, but because you see all sorts of degeneracy on that darn site and random coins that people will pump with literally any title. But yeah. I did talk about these fellers right over here who happen to have the same haircut. That was pretty funny. It's just saying, like, people with this haircut will steal all of your Solana. This kid was the Quantum kid, where his whole family... Look at the... This is so resemblant of Sam Bankman-Fried, the hairstyle. That's pretty funny. And a little brother. They look the same. That's so funny. Okay. So what happened with this kid is he pumped a coin, something to do with quantum, and he managed to rug pull, scam his whole audience of $30,000. And as revenge, he did this live, by the way. As revenge, they all these people started pumping that coin even higher, to the point where he would have made millions of dollars, 40 million, I think it was, something crazy like that. They boosted the market cap like crazy. So they're like, haha, you only Jewed us $30,000. Meanwhile, we pumped your darn coin to millions more, so you missed out on becoming a millionaire. Have fun with your darn $30,000. So there was that. And on top of that, they doxed the kid, and they made memes out of his whole family members. So there's that. And then also we have Jack Doherty, who also went on Twitter and said, guys, I'm about to pump this coin. I showed this news yesterday. Shared a link, shared a wallet address. Everybody started pumping his coin. And then he rug pulled everyone and deleted his tweets. This is the guy who's famous for just doing literally nothing but being a clown on the internet. He crashed his $200,000 McLaren one point, I think. I just see random clips on this guy on Twitter of him just being so dumb. But yeah, that's all. That's all I want to talk about. But on top of that, okay, there's more terrible stuff going on those sites. A bit extreme, right? To the point where, like, this one, for instance, is called Fish Killer Coin, where this guy's like, if you guys don't pump this coin, I'm literally going to shoot my goldfish, or whatever this fish is. Things like this, right? Or like, I'm locking myself in a cage until you guys, you can see what's happening here, right? To the point where people are like, okay, Solana is just becoming out of control at this point. Sui feels like a safe haven compared to Solana. It's crazy what the people are doing with the meme coins, and it just paints a bad picture for the whole crypto community in general, especially the meme coins. And people are like, okay, this is a bit crazy. This has to be regulated. It has to be stopped. Pump.fun, though, is like making millions of dollars on this. They made 350 millions of dollars so far with all this Solana meme coin pumping crazy stuff. And people are like, okay, we really got to shut this website down because it's just getting insane, right? There's even a bet on Polymarket, giving it a 97% chance that pump.fun will get banned in the United States by the end of this year. That's a pretty interesting bet. People are actually thinking that this website will get shut down. And I think I'm mixing something up here. Yeah, I think it was the... Who was it? I don't remember if it was the CEO of pump.fun or the CEO of Polymarket. I think it was the CEO of Polymarket who got arrested for some reason. But yeah, pump.fun, we don't know. Nothing really is going on at the moment, but someone needs to be held accountable because a lot of stuff is going on there. Anyways, a better alternative for streaming if you don't want to stream on pump.fun. You could just stream yourself rug pulling people. That's what it all is. Rumble, they're starting a Bitcoin treasury and they will buy up to $20 million worth of Bitcoin. That's pretty bullish, if true. Sources just trust me, bro, at this point. But that would be interesting. Also with Rumble is Dr. Disrespect, which is a questionable move, but Dr. Disrespect is signed with Rumble as co-owner and will be receiving equity as part of his package. I don't know. He's had bad reputation with Twitch now. He's a big streamer on Twitch. but he got banned. So now he's moving to Rumble, where anything flies on Rumble. So I mean, you know, do it, make of that what you will. Speaking of streamers, XQC meets up with Drake. Bit wholesome. That's all I wanted to talk about. And also Cineplex will start offering a free refill on large popcorn and large fountain drinks at all theaters. I don't think anyone really cares, but yes, just wanted to bring some positivity, and that was it. That was all. Look at today, guys. Outflow day for Bitcoin. Except for BlackRock, we don't have the numbers yet. But total $703 million of outflows on Bitcoin. That is not good. But hey, look at this. November 21, November 22, we had $1 billion inflow and then $490 million inflow. So overall, the inflows are outweighing the outflows. In total, we have $30 billion worth of inflows thanks to the ETFs. That's pretty bullish. How is Ethereum? Get out of here. Nothing too crazy either. A lot of outflows, actually. Remember 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We had an inflow from mainly BlackRock carrying the inflows over here. So far today, 2 million inflow from Ethereum. Surprisingly, not as much compared to what the price of Ethereum has moved. So it seems like it's either whale activity or retail pushing the price up for Ethereum, or maybe just Ethereum fundamentals finally taking place, other than the ETFs driving the price or the movement of the price, right? We still have to get the numbers reported from BlackRock though, but this is also just a positive thing for Ethereum. In total, we have more inflows than outflows on the ETFs, which is what they were intended to do in the first place, and we've been negative ever since their inception for a very long time until after elections. We started seeing more inflows on Ethereum ETFs, so that's a good thing for Ethereum. That's all. All right, we're done talking about that. How's the portfolio doing? $43. Money is moving. Solana still dropping. Sui kind of making a bit of a drop as well. We were at positive 60. We're at 49 now. Reducing a little bit. I don't mind it though. And yeah. Okay. I think that will conclude this stream. No, we'll not be right back. I'll see you guys not tomorrow. Wednesday, if I have to. Wednesday, likely. And Thursday, if I have time for one last stream. Which probably not. That'll be the day I'm packing up before I leave. Forever. For 2 months. Then I'll be back. After 2 months. Maybe. Vlog possibly being prepared. So just watch out for that. If you're interested, you can subscribe to the channel. I'm also going to try to like release maybe a book or two. Before I leave. Or maybe I can edit on the plane. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But yeah, stay tuned for the next chapter of my life. No, literally, I made that sound like I'm getting married or having a child or something. No, that's not true. Nothing is happening. Same old stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. Smash like and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. And if you subscribe, you'll get a lot of money. So yeah.